crew is here and ready to roll.
Monte's inside.
I want to get as many of the voices from this neighborhood that we'll walk through heard today, because that is a big part in fighting food insecurity.
The folks that come here, they come with multiple needs. Because they're living in a food desert, they also come here with their health concerns. So the fact that we get organically grown vegetables that come from the local farmers, you know, that's an amazing partnership that they have with CISA. That's beautiful.
Ron Johnson is the president and CEO of Martin Luther King Family Services. It's inspirational for me to start here. All right, we all ready to head out the door here? Oh, oops. That was not a good start. Thank you so much for coming here this morning, this wet, wintry morning that is supposed to be a better morning of the two mornings that some of us will be marching. You are troopers. It's stupid and weird and crazy, and yet somehow it works. This is the 9th March for the Food Bank. We are poised to go over the $1 million mark in the history of this event at some point during this occasion. And as our escort, apart from the sheriff's departments of the 3 counties that we'll walk through over these 2 days, is our U.S. Congressman for the 2nd Congressional District of Massachusetts, Jim McGovern. Even in this terrible, terrible weather.
Singing in the rain. You know, whatever discomfort we feel in this freezing rain and snow and sleet is nothing compared to what millions of families have to deal with on a daily basis who struggle with hunger. So this is an important cause. I'm happy to be here. I'm proud of all the people who are marching here today. And we're going to make it through. We're going to break your $1 million mark. We're going to raise a record amount of money in this march, I believe.
Big puddle. Big puddle.
So we're gonna push off. Thank you, Mayor Koss of Chicopee. How's everybody feeling?
Good, great. Wow.
The real goal of this is to talk about who is food insecure. It's children, it's people working 1 job or 2 jobs, it's people that are affected by all sorts of societal ills, including racism and xenophobia. It's veterans who have been somehow neglected, left out of the system. So regardless of what your political stripe might be, this is something that we as a community should rally around and learn about who's really food insecure. Forget about the stories that you're hearing about who's on SNAP, and really just support your local food banks and food pantries like Lorraine's here. We're gonna keep going. We gotta go the whole way, and it's doing a number on all of our gear, our broadcast equipment that's strapped to my shopping cart, and the phone bank isn't working at the food bank right now, but we're gonna keep going. Once you get that adrenaline going and you know that the goal is to go from point A to point B and point B to point C with this entourage of people that have all done their own part to raise money for the Food Bank of Western Mass, you got the wind at your sails, as a good pirate should. So as we, as a community, rally around Mothership Hunger, I like to call it, then all the 200 other service providers can pull off of Mothership Hunger more easily, and they can make sure that they know where their next meal is coming from.
We want to make sure people have enough during the holidays, and believe it or not, hunger is the worst during the summer months. So the money that we're being raised will not only help people during the holidays, but during the summer months as well. You know, hunger is a year-round problem, and people should step up just not during the holidays, but all year round. Nobody should be hungry. Nobody should have to wonder where the next meal is going to come from.
Brightening up. That's a good sign. Cloud deck is thinner. That's what you want.
Oh, okay. Sunny behind that.
Well, it's always sunny behind it.
That's a good way to look at life.
Yeah.
It's my honor, my pleasure, and I just love to give them a good meal that they deserve.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, let's put it in. Action shot.
Whoa. That was great.
Right over.
Hello, Brian from Cosmic Wimp Out.
Hey, Monte. Hello.
Hey. Good to see you. Hey, can I make a donation? Is it a check?
I got a box right here.
Oh.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here and doing what you're all doing.
Hi. Welcome. We have hot soup for you and coffee.
Past Holyoke Children's Museum and City Hall, and we are heading towards the top of the hill right now and marching for 2 whole days, 43 miles, 3 counties. At least 1 U.S. Congressman, although I hear Joe Kennedy's going to join us tomorrow, and all to raise money and awareness about the work that the Food Bank of Western Mass does. Hopefully you've got to hear some of it, some of the places we visited today, like Martin Luther King Family Services and Lorraine's Soup Kitchen and Kate's Kitchen. We'll visit the Amherst Survival Center tomorrow. We'll continue to hear the stories of the people who are marching along with us and why it's important for them. We're going to hopefully be in Northampton around 3 o'clock this afternoon, if we can keep up a good pace. We have no more official bathroom stops. We will keep marching through Holyoke on the march to the Food Bank now. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and you're going to hand us off to Hampshire County now.
Definitely, yes.
All right, man. Well, thank you.
Keep doing great things.
Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Definitely. Keep doing great things, Monte.
Thanks, man. And now we will be done.
Had a great day. We're coming down Route 5 from Holyoke, just past East Hampton into Northampton. Everybody's keeping up their good spirits, even though it's been a cold day. Met some great people out here. Went out to Lorraine's kitchen this morning and learned about a father of 4 who's got 4 teenagers at home and was looking for his turkeys along with everyone else this morning, telling me about how he goes every day to 2 different food locations to help people. We've got people driving by and shouting their thanks. The group is still going and help people fight food insecurity in the valley. Thank you.
Mayor of East Hampton, who met us at the city limits, Nicole LaChapelle. Thank you for meeting us, Mayor LaChapelle.
Thank you for doing this. This is amazing to have you guys come through East Hampton, and what a cause. It's something that affects every community across our state and country. The Food Bank is an amazing partner to our community center as well as our faith community.
Sally, thanks for meeting us on the road and giving us a donation.
You're welcome. I'm happy to do it. I try to do it every year. How many meals did I just give you?
180 meals.
Okay, so that's a lot of meals.
That's a lot of meals. And thank you for escorting us here. Do you are you going to take us all the way to Northampton?
Of course, I got to walk you through my city.
We are on Pleasant Street, heading towards the famous Cuckoo Crosswalk in downtown Northampton. We're going to get some totals about what you were able to donate this day 1 of the 43-mile jaunt from Springfield to Northampton.
We're here! We're here! We're here!
Hey, buddy. Looking good.
It's really inspiring. And all the people that are tooting their horns and handing you checks and giving you the thumbs up, it helps you appreciate the goodness of this community.
We surpassed last year's day 1 by the tune of about $15,000.
Wow.
So we've raised over $30,000 on day 1.
Wow, that's incredible.
Hunger is a political issue. I would venture to say that it's also a social issue. It's also an economic issue. It's also an environmental issue. It's all of them. So if anybody can get it done, it's the folks here in Western Massachusetts. I'm really proud of them.
Tomorrow, we're going to push off from Jim McGovern's office at 6 a.m. and walk all the way to Bank Row in Greenfield at Hawks and Reed. Thank you, everybody.
And Monte, you're shaving your beard off this evening too, right?
4 o'clock at the station if you want to shave. I thought maybe I could make a little bit of extra money on the march for the food bank, by growing a ridiculous beard and dressing like a pirate, and then shaving the ridiculous beard. And now we're at the shaving part. Yep. Yeah. You can really bear down in there. Ow. No, I'm just kidding. Local hero, singer, songwriter, and the author, one of the co-creators of Miss You Like Hell. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. See, he fell for it again. Hope as we continue to march, inching closer towards downtown Sunderland. The Food Bank March 9.
through South Deerfield, soon to be on 5 and 10.
Coffee and hot tea inside. Please help yourself to snackage.
Is that molasses cookies right there?
Yeah, these are from Greenfields Market.
Gideon, thank you so much for welcoming us to Atlas Farm Stand, for giving our marchers a snack, for giving us a warm place and a bathroom to use.
We fully support what you guys are after, so we're always happy to contribute.
Great job.
Thank you so much.
Love listening every year.
Oh my goodness.
I just put the envelope on my desk a few days before we start. And,
what was your first name?
I'm Daryl.
Daryl, nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, because climate change affects our future, and climate change will cause hunger worldwide. It's also Representative McGovern's birthday, and we want to celebrate his birthday. Happy birthday to you!
Thank you for caring, and thank you for not giving up, and thank you for being part of the resistance. Thank you for your leadership. I mean, you're the future, and thanks everybody for being here.
Thank you. Everybody is tired. We're all starting to ache. We heard about the blisters, and we're going to continue on here. We're getting down closer and closer to the final few miles. We're going to stop by Old Deerfield and Deerfield Academy. We may make a little candy stop at Richardson's Candy Kitchen, and the goal is to be at Hawks and Reed in Greenfield by 6 p.m. where marchers will receive their medals. We'll see who's got the highest marcher total, and we'll add it all to our grand total.
It's funny, I was listening on the way to work today, and a listener over by Mount Sugarloaf stopped Monte and gave him a check. And she said, "It's a beautiful and kind thing that you do." Drop the mic. It's that's it.
$1 million over the last 9 years. Thank you, Monte, and all the marchers and all the listeners. Thank you, thank you.
That means we've got over 3 million meals for folks over the course of those years. I know, again, it's just a number, but it's a good number. We are crossing the bridge. We'll soon be in our last city of the 9th March towards Hawks and Reed at the end of the march.
Walking past the brand new parking garage in Greenfield, and the president of Greenfield Community College is here.
Let me give you a hug.
Thank you. We made it! Is that a camera?
My feet hurt.
Welcome all marchers. Thank you so much. I want to thank all of you who independently fundraised and marched and went out.
My name is Patrick McGovern, and we raised $15,416.
$10,877.
Just passed my fundraising goal of $2,000.
Excellent.
$1,700. I'm not good at fundraising.
That is good at fundraising. That is amazing.
Over 5,000.
I think we're getting close to 22,000, but we haven't looked because all our phones died.
I would like to inform you that we've raised over $271,000.
Stone Soup for providing the food, and the Home and All Mag for providing the food.
I have rain cover envy.
Doesn't really do that great of a job, so.
Kind of.
But once you're...
Mine is
Better than what he's got.
Mine is like a draped pillowcase or something.
Yeah. You got like an you got an old blanket from 1970.
Beautiful. And I'm going to take a photo. Ready?
Oh.
I touch the screen and it says photo. Awesome.
Cool.
Nice. That was great. I like the play-by-play.
Yeah, right.